Hi, welcome to Japan by Food. I'm your host, Shizuka Anderson. Today I'm at the beautiful Enpukuji Temple in Monoi City, Chiba Prefecture, which is just a little over an hour train ride from Tokyo. And the reason why I'm here today is to join in on the New Year's custom of Mochitsuki, or mochi making. And this involves a whole lot of pounding of glutinous rice. And today I'm going to learn how to make mochi the traditional way from a Buddhist monk. So let's go inside, learn about the history of Enpukuji Temple, learn about the custom of mochi making, and of course, eat some delicious fresh mochi. Let's go!こんにちは。
こんにちは。
はじめまして。
はじめまして。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
では自己紹介お願いしてもいいですか？
円福寺の住職を務めている茨城と申します。
こちらのお寺でお坊さんをやられているのは何年間ですか
？21年間ぐらい。はい。
そうなんですか。
はい。4代目になりますね。
あ、4代目なんですか。4
代目になりますね。
餅つきについてちょっと教えていただきたくて、はい、毎年お正月にやるっていうのは知ってるんですけど、はい、なぜやるのかとか、はい、どういう意味があるのか。
まあ餅つきというのはめでたい時、何かの記念日ですね。まあお正月もそうですけれども、まあ一番こう行事になっている日渡り祭とか、皆さんが集まるこういう時に餅を作ったり。
一年中結構めでたい時があればいつでも。そう
ですね。
どんなお米を使ってるんですか？
緑米を使っておりまして、日本では珍しいっていうんですかね。普通は白米、白い米の白米でやるんですけど、うちの方は玄米で炊いておりまして、緑色の鮮やかな緑米が。
Wow, I'm really excited to see that. I've never seen a green rice before. So maybe the taste will be different as well. じゃあそろそろお腹空いてきたんですけど、お寺についてもちょっと興味があって、はい、このお寺について教えていただけますか？
奥の方にお願いしますので。
All right, let's go inside. This is the kind of the main part of the temple, I would believe.
この本尊、仏様、真正面にある。これがもう300年近くある仏様ですね。
このお寺って他にもどんな歴史があるんですか？
まあ南小学校の発祥の地であるので。
じゃあここは昔小学校として使われてたってことですか？
そうですね。その近代の明治期から昭和にかけて使われてたという歴史がありますね。
Wow, so in the old days when children couldn't afford education, they could come to the temple and get an education here and learn how to read and write. こんにちは。Hello.
私の先代の住職で。
じゃあ以前このお寺のトップだったっていうことですよね。
今農業やってます。私が作った米です。
あ、そうなんですか。なるほど。
これが緑米です。
本当だ、緑ですね。This is my first time eating genmai mochi, which is the unpolished rice in mochi form. This is a brand new experience. So let's learn a little bit about how we make the mochi.
まず米を洗って水の中に冷やしておくんですね。
どれぐらい置いとくんですか？
大体8時間以上。だから一晩冷やしておく。だからここに水が張ってあるんです。でその水を切って今はこういう状態になって、今度は蒸すせいろにこれを移します。
じゃあ始めましょう。
Okay.
はい。OK。あ、いいですか？手でこうやって。Oh, it feels really cool. It's very, very firm, but it's not as hard as typical rice that I would cook with at home. Let's see if I can. Oh, it's not too bad. 大丈夫そうですね。Oh, it smells amazing. はい、こうやって重ねて、はい。Alright. じゃあ外へ。はい。So let's go steam the rice. I can smell smoke. Okay, we're in the back of the temple. It's a beautiful little wooded area. で、ここで蒸すんですか？
松巻きって一番火力のある松の薪を使って。
素晴らしいです。That's really cool. You can cook both of them at the same time. This is really neat. I've never done it like this before. Put the lid on. So we're gonna steam it for an hour, and then だいたいその間に何かすることはあるんですか？他の準備。
あなたにその柿を取って食べてもらおうかな。
あ、すごい。楽しそう。So we're gonna be taking some fresh persimmons off of the tree, and I'm gonna give it a try. Persimmons are very common winter fruit in Japan. So while we're waiting for it to finish steaming, let's enjoy some lovely fresh persimmon. じゃあ一緒にいただきましょうか。
はい。
Alright, here we go. Let's give it a try. いただきます。
いただきます。
めちゃくちゃ甘いですね。It is really, really sweet. Some really big seeds. So it's a little bit hard to eat, but really good, really juicy.
カリッといってるのがすごくいいと思いますね。
But we're gonna keep on munching our persimmons, and let's wait for the delicious mochi rice to finish steaming, and then we're gonna get to the pounding.
餅できたので、
あ、できたんですか？
早速試着しましょう。じゃあ。
Oh, it's ready! Nicely steamed rice. You can see it right here. So I'm really excited to see how this turns into mochi. じゃあこの中に布を取って、すごい。This is just like a tree stump that they've hollowed out, and then you're gonna pound the rice in here. Big size, thank you! For some reason, I get the big one. Oh, this is so satisfying. This is a good way to take out your stress. This is fun, but ちょっと時間かかる。ごめん。Whoops. Feel like I'm chopping wood or something. It's finished. It definitely doesn't look like your typical mochi that you're used to. There's more grains, and you can still see the green color. It's so sticky. Oh, wow. It smells amazing. Great, so we're gonna let this cool down in this big container, and then once it's cooled down, we're gonna grill it. All right, so while we're waiting for our other mochi to cool so that we can grill it, let's start pounding our white mochi rice. It's very, very hot. And oh, it looks so nice when you pull it out of the cloth. The way he's squishing it in, it really just looks so much softer because the outer shell is not there. Sugoi! It's my turn to try. Here we go. Huh. 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 Yoisha! 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 Huh. Huh. Look at that! It looks like a freshly baked bread dough almost. Oh, umai! Okay, this is how the pros do it. You can tell he's much more used to it than I am. It's really turning into mochi. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Okay, so it's really hot, so I'm gonna wet my hands and then grab it. Whoa, atsu! It's actually super hot. So the hard part is the person who has to flip the mochi while you're pounding it because it's so hot. Oh my gosh, look at that mochi. That is mochi, you guys. Handmade, freshly pounded mochi. And we're gonna grill this and it's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna try comparing the two mochis that we just pounded. Since they're really fresh, we can't really shape them that well yet. So we've got them freshly placed on the grill. This is the white mochi rice that we just pounded and the green mochi rice. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna flip it over. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna try the white rice with the delicious crispy seaweed on top. Here we go. Itadakimasu. Since we haven't put this into any form, the inside is steaming and so soft. And you can see the difference if you look up close. And the bottom side is a little bit crispy. Look at this. This is beautiful. And let me just tell you, it is fluffy. Here we go. Itadakimasu. I've never had anything quite like this. I like to use this phrase. It does feel like I'm just biting into a cloud. I don't really feel any bite. It just disappears in my mouth. It's incredible. Both of these are incredible. I think the main difference here is for the genmai. So since it hasn't been polished, you can really enjoy the individual grains. You can still feel that it has form. This one, it really becomes a smooth, fluffy entity. It's more like your traditional mochi. But since it hasn't been put into a mold, it's much fluffier. If you guys ever have a chance, I do recommend trying genmai mochi. And of course, making your own handmade mochi just makes it taste so much better. And it's totally different from what you get in the store. Really, really tasty. 海外だったらお正月といえば花火とか、パーティー、日本だと違うんですよね。どんなお祝い方をするんですか？
そうですね。初詣、お寺とか神社にお参りに行くって、健康とか、あとは何かをこう願うために神社とかお寺にお参りするって。
なるほど。
それが初詣ですね。
初詣。なるほど。じゃあここにもお参りに来る方もいる。
ありますね。
ありがとうございました。いろいろ教えていただいて。
また遊びに来てください。
ぜひぜひまた遊びに行きたいです。Well, I had a lot of fun today learning all about Enpukuji Temple as well as Japanese traditional New Year's customs. And part of that custom is making mochi. So it was so much fun to be able to try making my own mochi today and then try eating freshly pounded mochi. It was so fresh, so fluffy, so delicious. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go through that mochi making process as well. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you ever have a chance, come visit Monoi in Chiba at the Enpukuji Temple. And I hope you guys have a very, very happy new year. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.